Ladies and gentlemen, PTG here to call this game. This game is important, so it has made it here in week 8. Remember, Dallas A&T is on a bye week, but the action does not stop. These two teams are fighting. I'm going to say it again. These two teams are fighting to keep their place so they can participate, so they can dominate in the SWAC championship, potentially giving them the opportunity to get to the Celebration Bowl and win it all. Ladies and gentlemen, these Texas Southern Tigers take a trip all the way to Jackson, Mississippi to face these Jackson State Tigers in the vet. And let me tell you something. The problem TSU faces is that their wide receiver core is lackluster, but with this running back, Tyrone Kilgore, it opens things up in that passing game. And of course, with a quarterback like Willie Steeman, Beeman, anything is possible. They could dismantle the JSU defense. That first play went for 9 yards. Tyrone Kilgore, as I was talking, lowered his shoulders and got 9 on that play. They get the ball to him again, lowers the shoulders. He's going to pick up another 5. And they are keeping this drive alive against this strong JSU defense. They have a lot of guys to worry about. We got Quentin Curtis and Blackland on that line causing terror. Hopefully that offensive line of the TSU can keep blocking all day as Haley has enough time to get open and pick up 15 on this play. And these guys are moving the chains. They're doing better with them, but people expected them to do against this JSU defense. But Braylon Johnson is there to get a tackle for a loss against Kilgore. We have a 2nd and 11 at the 47 as House is in motion. Beeman looking for a receiver. Finds House to the flats, and that's an 8-yard pickup. Brought down by the linebacker in coverage there. 3rd and 3. And these Tigers, these Texas Southern Tigers are moving. And again, they're doing better than what people thought they were going to be able to do here on this first drive. Letting it go quick and fast. Willie Beeman to Tyrone Kilgore. 1st and 10. And the Tigers, the Texas Southern is slowly but surely getting down this field, sending the man into motion, pitching it to the outside House, able to pick up a few before going down. 3 yards is all he was able to get there. And we have a 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line. There's a flag, and it would go against James Riversing, another dominant defensive lineman on this Jackson State defense. He gets called for the penalty. Now we have a 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line. This game might not go the way people thought. And there's a sack right there. He gets smacked in his mouth by Willis, a linebacker looking to go pro. That linebacker coming through the gap, smacking Willie in his mouth. Let's see what he's able to do here. Throws it a quick pass, and that's intercepted. Ladarius Jr. He didn't even know he had it. Darius Jr. didn't even know he had the ball. He was in shock. He didn't even know how he got it. The ball just landed perfectly in his hands. Beeman has to do better than that if they want to win here. And this offense is led by the little brother of Treymani Geechee, Trayshawn Geechee. And the ground is going to be trampled by Steffens, the running back from JSU, who's actually hot this year, leading in yards, 752 before the game started. So we're going to see how many more he can get here, losing 1 on that last play, and now incomplete pass. Geechee trying to hit the running back in the flats on that one, 3rd and 11. For those that do not know, Treymani Geechee is Trayshawn Geechee's older brother. Trayshawn just threw an interception to Lucas. It's a lot of defensive action here in this first quarter, and I am loving it, man. I'm trying not to miss it all for you guys, but let me go ahead and say what I got to say here. So, Treymani Geechee used to play in the NAGA. Retires at a young age to start restaurants dedicated to their grandfather who lost his life to cancer, unfortunately. Trayshawn Geechee is going to carry on the football legacy as he is in his last year here at Jackson State, and he's putting up numbers trying to get drafted in one of the leagues across the world. And we have Willis on that sack on that last play, so Willie Beam is going to try to make something happen. He throws an interception to Blackman on this 3rd and 12, and can he take it back? He will not. He will get slapped out of bounds. They waking him up on the sidelines. He got hit hard. That wide receiver should play defense. That was an amazing tackle right there. 1st and 10, and we have Stephens going to the outside. Geechee is looking downfield, releasing over the middle, and that's almost intercepted again. These defenses are playing takeaway. Geechee struggling here, 0 for 3, 1 interception. That's his only completion. Williams finally gets one of Williams for 14 yards. There we have a new set of downs. Beeman himself is struggling. He's made mistakes, throwing 2 interceptions. So this quarterback battle is looking like a struggle on both sides. And as I say that, another interception. This time, Webb is going to pick off Geechee, breaks the tackle from the running back, but gets brought down for the fullback right there. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And if Beeman cannot throw an interception, they can get into this end zone and get on the board first, which is actually pretty vital for this offense, what they need. Over the middle for Marsh. Marsh gets brought down for a 10-yard gain. Now, it's amazing to see these DBs come out here and get these interceptions, especially since, DBs are not known for having hands. And I don't know where these guys' hands came from. Some of them did never caught an interception all year, and now they have one. Blackland with a sack, making it a 2nd and 14. And Beeman is sending his tight end into motion. Drop it back, releasing off his back foot, and that's intercepted again. Robinson getting the interception around the receiver there. And I cannot believe what is going on here. It is interception city. This is interception city. The battle of the QBs is actually the battle of the DBs. Which DB is not going to get an interception in this game is the question. That Stephens takes it to the outside, jukes a man, then breaks him and gets brought down for a 12-yard pickup. We're now on the other side of midfield for these JSU Tigers. Can these Jack boys get down the field and into the end zone? Can Geechee not throw an interception to this defense? Let's find out. Oh, breaking away from that sack, he still gets brought down from his blind side. Peterson comes through, smack him from the back, and Geechee is wiping the dirt off of his jersey as he pitches his ball to Stephens. Stephens trying to get outside, couldn't get there. 4-yard pickup for them. That's a 3rd and 9 at the 48-yard line, and Geechee desperately needs to throw a 1st down here. Let's see if he can. Just drop it back, delivers to the flat, and that's almost an interception. That one will fall harmlessly to the ground. 4th and 9, and we have the punting unit out. I did not expect this game to be even at 0 in the 1st quarter. These are 2 powerful offenses, and I know right now you can't tell because these quarterbacks are throwing interceptions left and right, but these are 2 of the top quarterbacks in the world right now. So it's crazy to see them throw these many interceptions, deflected passes. Like, the receivers are not even getting a chance to drop the ball. 2nd and 10 here. Beeman, pistol, sending the man into motion. He's going to hand his ball out to Kilgore. Kilgore's going to get up the field. Looking like he's going to get about 8 yards there on that carry. Finally being brought down. It's a 3rd and 2 at the 25. And if I was these Texas Southern Tigers, I'm just going to give the ball to Kilgore again. He is going to pick up this 1st down. Just give it to him again. This receiver is in motion. That's Falk. James Riverson gives up the 1st down, and we don't even have to worry about an attempt at the 1st down because of Riverson right there. He needs to work on his discipline. There's no reason they would get these many penalties. But with the DBs like we have out here catching interceptions, I guess it don't matter, huh? Over the middle, he finds Falk, and Falk is going to pick up 9 yards on that one, making it 2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line. And Beeman finally finding a gray jersey, not a red one out here. Gives the ball to Kilgore. Kilgore's going to fall forward, and they're going to give him that 1st down right there. That would be a 1-yard pickup. Ball is spotted at the 40-yard line. And these Texas Southern Tigers are trying to keep this drive alive, well and strong. Tyrone Kilgore cannot break a tackle. He gets speared to the dirt on that play. 5-yard pickup, 2nd and 5 at the 45. Beeman snaps the ball for the clock, expires, and gets smacked in his mouth. The 1st quarter will come to a close with Blackland smacking Willie Beeman for an 8-yard sack. 3rd and 13. And these Texas Southern Tigers are going to start the 2nd quarter with a throw to Falk. And Falk catches it and gets 23 yards on that one. And we just watched one of the best DBs in this world get shitted on. 1st and 10 with a man in motion. Ball at the 40. Hands the ball to Kilgore. And Kilgore get in the gym and lift something. Had to get brought down by the linebacker because that safety got thrown like a little boy. 2nd and 3rd on the 33. We had a tight end in motion. Beeman is reading the defense. Play action pass here. He's going to let it go to Falcon. Falcon's going to come up with it, and that is a touchdown. Texas Southern Tigers are on the board first. Ladies and gentlemen, Willie Steeman Beeman. You know why he got the name. He throws a strike to Falk for the touchdown. It is now 7-0. And with that, I got to sing the song. His name is Willie Beeman. These Texas Southern Tigers, Mitchell is going to get this ball off in the air, and it's going into the hands of Damian Williams. He's going to try to get down as far as he can, and that's as far as he can. 19-yard line is where the ball will be spotted for these JSU Tigers, who need to catch fire right now and try to score up so this does not become a 2-point lead. Throwing a strike himself, Geechee gets it to Marquise Hardy. 42-yard reception, ball spot at the 39-yard line, and that is exactly how they need to come out. Aggressive, hot, just like that. Geechee is at the line, sending the man into motion far left. He's going to pitch this ball out to Stephens. Stephens gets across that line, gets 5 yards, and that play 2nd and 5 at the 35. That defense end looked like he was going to get there, but he was not able to. Stephens outruns him and picks up 5. Geechee's looking downfield now, trying to deliver another strike. He gets it to Garrett on that one. 9 yards for that one. That's going to be a new set of downs at the 26-yard line. This offense is warming up. They're cooking. It's looking like Geechee needs to get that touchdown back, and that's what he's trying to do. Sending Walker into motion, pitching the ball to the outside. Stephens breaks a tackle but gets brought down by the lineman there. And now it's the linebacker. And now it's a 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line. Geechee sending his receiver into motion. That would be William. Sparks gets it. Klein Sparks is a bruiser, not a speedster. He picks up the 6 yards, but it is going to be marked inch short of the first down marker, and that's going to make a major difference here. If they can't get this, they will send out the field goal unit. So Geechee's looking, throws a strike over the line, and Garrett gets the first down, and that's what these Tigers needed here in these red unis. I love their red unis. I love when Jack State wears red. It is always fire, just like this offense is on fire right now with Walker in motion. Geechee drops back, delivers a strike over the middle, and this one is almost intercepted again. Geechee got away with that one. That was a gift that was returned to sender. You cannot give this Jack State offense another chance. Stephens is getting to the outside, picks up 7. It is going to be 3rd and 3 at the 7-yard line, and Jackson State desperately needs to get a first down or a touchdown right here. A field goal is not good enough against these Texas Southern Tigers. Over the middle, Aiden Walker gets a reception for a 5-yard pickup. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line, and now it is up to this Jackson State offense to put 6 up right here. Can this running back get it? The pitch to him, and he does. Breaking the tackle, breaking that late hit. He gets to the end zone, stunts on him. JSU Tigers is now on the board, and we are about to have a tie in the 2nd quarter. 7-7. Jackson State versus Texas Southern. Like I said, this is a SWAC battle because both teams are trying to stay perfect. They're trying to win out to keep their positions to be in the championship. Now, the bad thing about this, though, is Texas Southern is in the west of the SWAC, and Jackson State is in the east of the SWAC. Both are top teams, so somebody, whoever loses today, is going to lose their position, and it's going to be lost to an opponent of the other side of the conference. It's going to be a heartbreaking loss for both teams. Beaming, looking downfield, triple coverage, and that is swiped down, but Blackman was holding, so they're going to get another 5-yard, new set of downs, actually. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. That has to hurt. 5 yards and a new set of down is crazy. Beaming, looking, finds Hunt. Hunt gets brought down brutally for a 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line. Good job for Hunt hanging on to that one. That was a tough tackle there. And we have Beeman dropping back, looking. He's going to avoid the sack. He takes off with his feet and gets brutalized. I mean, that hit had to hurt, but he does reach out and get that first down. So that will be a new set of downs, bought the 40. Beeman on the carry there, sending his man into motion. Beeman looking downfield. He's trying to avoid the sack again. This time he's on his feet again. He did not learn his lesson the first time. He thinks he's going to outrun. He gets chased down by the defensive back there. Blackman comes and chases him down. He was almost to the residence, to the house on that one. 34 yards for him on the ground as he's looking downfield. He breaks a sack, but breaks 2 sacks. He takes off with his feet again. His line is not blocking, but it doesn't matter. 21 yards for him on that last run. His line needs to block just a little bit longer. He's tired, so he's going to go sit down while the backup QB, who's never taken a snap ever, is about to take one. Gives it to Kilgore, and Kilgore smacks him in. Gets smacked in the mouth. He gets smacked in the mouth, and the backup quarterback is still in the game for Willie Beeman. You hope Beeman is not injured. Charles is trying to get a touchdown. This will be his first throw, and he gets a touchdown with his first throw. Marsh for the reception, 11 to the 11 connection. Easton Charles comes out here and throws his first pass ever, and it is a touchdown strike over the middle against one of the hottest defenses in the SWAC. You have to be out your mind, JSU DBs. How do you let this happen? This quarterback has never taken a snap. Mitchell's going to get this ball up in the air, and Wills is going to be on the return, trying to get as far as he can, trying to get around the block, and he cannot. Gets brought down to about the 24-yard line, and this JSU offense now has to go down here and put up another 6 points to tie the game back again. Geechee is going to send Hardy into motion, hands the ball out to Stephens. Stephens is trying to get upfield, and he gets 9 yards on that play. We have a 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line. This clock is ticking with under 4 minutes left to go in the half. Geechee in the pistol formation hands the ball to Stephens. Stephens gets 3 yards, picks up the first down. We have a 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Let's go, JSU. Sending his running back in motion, gives it to Sparks. Sparks breaks a tackle, breaks another one, fighting, trying not to lose a yard, ends up losing a yard in the way. Holden comes down to smack him for that loss on that play. It's 2nd and 11 as Geechee and company is coming to this line ready to do some damage. That pistol formation, send it walking into motion, drops back, and who is he getting? He's going to give it to Williams, and Williams loses a yard on that reception. He does not turn around to start marching upfield. He goes out of bounds instead, and now we have a JSU 3rd and 11, sending Hardy into motion. Geechee gives the ball to Stephens. Stephens breaks a tackle, but he's not able to get past that first down marker. That's a 6-yard pickup. They needed 4 more, and they needed 6 more. We have 4th and 6 to the 40, and we have Frank punting this ball off, and it will not be returned. He's going to let this ball roll into the end zone, and Texas Southern is going to bring this ball out to the 20-yard line, and we have Willie Steeman Beeman coming to the line under center with an empty set, sending a man into motion. Willie drops back, looking downfield, avoiding a sack, and Blackman again for his 2nd interception of the day. Almost gets the pick 6, but cannot. The receiver brings him down. But Jackson State is within the red zone, which means even if they go 3 now, it will end in 3 points because their kicker, Millsap, is on fire. Geechee throws a strike to the end zone. It's called in double coverage. That's Marquise Hardy. Ladies and gentlemen, look out for him in the pros because he is going to be a star one day. Marquise Hardy with a 2-handed grab in double coverage for the touchdown, tying the game. Now, right here, 14-14, we have Jackson State and Texas Southern fighting for dominance in the SWAC on their side of the conference. Under 2 minutes left in this first half. Will we get a late touchdown here from Texas Southern? Their offense is on fire. Let's see if we can get, they did just throw an interception, but before that, their offense was on fire. Beeman looking downfield, throws the ball to Hunt. Hunt is behind the line. Luckily, he got that forward progression, so it's 2nd and 10 at the 25. Wiggins with that tackle, and we have Beeman empty set, sending the man into motion. We got 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Beeman, what does he see here? Looking downfield, throws it straight to the outside, and this was intercepted again, this time by Darius Jr. Darius Jr. brought down, and that's putting Jackson State within scoring range before the second half closes. And ladies and gentlemen, Geechee's in the shotgun with his running back to his right. Aiden Walker in motion to the right side. Drops back. He's going to hit Aiden Walker wide open. He dropped the ball. Oh, my goodness. Aiden Walker drops the open touchdown pass. And that is going to hurt. Geechee drop back. Looking downfield. This time, throwing it to Hardy. Hardy can't come up with it in double coverage this time. And oh my goodness, the uncertainty in his eyes right now is crazy. Geechee has to get through this adversity. Looking downfield right now, delivers another strike to Hardy. This time Hardy catches it and then gets 28 yards right there in the goal line. You have a 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Geechee's coming out in an empty set, but he will be under the center. Let's see how this goes. And good job shaking back after that drop from Aiden Walker. That was a crazy drop. Geechee drops back, throws it, and this Hamburgers is going to get the touchdown, and that's going to give Jackson State the lead. Touchdown, Jackson State Tigers. Them Jack boys are up on the scoreboard this time, and Millsap will make this 21-14, and Texas Southern has 39 seconds to respond before the half closes. Millsap kicks it through the back of the end zone. He's not even young. Give them a chance to return it. Crazy to me because I would love to see them waste some of the clock, but hey, let's see how they do. Willie coming out. Pistol formation, sending the man into motion. Drops back. He throws it to the outside there. Marsh is able to pick up 6. 2nd and 3rd. Not being able to get out of bounds. Cannot stop the clock. So Willie has to make up something right here, right quick, right fast. Coming to this line in the pistol formation. Sending this tight end out into motion. Willie drops back. Those are to the running back. And of course, Kilgore is going to twirl and miss the ball. 3rd and 3. 16 seconds left in this half. Beeman is under center. What is going on through this man's mind right now? He is a freshman. I know the moment right here. Drops back, delivers it wide open. This Folk has to outrun it. He could not run the DB there. He was wide open. He had nothing but green pastures in front of him. He just could not outrun it. TSU is going to use a last timeout. Beeman is going to drop back, deliver another strike, and this one is almost an INT. He has to be careful. Right now, he cannot afford to throw this ball into the hands of a Jackson State defender. He needs to be extremely careful. Looking back, throws it over the middle. This one is intercepted by Blackman again. That's 3 on the day for him, and that's how we're going to end this quarter, ladies and gentlemen. And we are back in the second half. Texas Southern is actually down by 7, and they will be kicking it off to this offense of the JSU Tigers, who are on fire. So let's see if this defense can come up with the stop, give their offense some momentum, and they can tie the scoreboard right back up. This is a hard fight, a fight that I did not see coming at all, but I love to see it, especially in this SWAC matchup. Sending Williams into motion. Geechee is going to drop back, look downfield, wide open man. He gets his running back right there over the middle, 9-yard pickup, 2nd and 1. They had 2 people open on that play. I cannot believe TSU's defense is not doing better than that. Stephens gets the ball. He falls forward for a yard. They're going to give him the first down there. Ball's at the 39-yard line. Jackson State just got a new set of downs, and TSU needs to step up and make something happen. Geechee throws it. Strike. Walker gets it. 5-yard pickup for him, and that's a little bit of redemption. Not really, because he dropped a touchdown pass, but he did come up with the reception there, so we're going to have to give some forgiveness to him. Geechee avoiding the pressure. He breaks that tackle, but gets brought down. 7-yard loss. Briggs hits him with a sledgehammer, and now he's confused on what he wants to do here for this 3rd and 12. In the shotgun formation, running back to the right. Geechee drops back, throws it deep. This one, that should have been a pass interference there. The tight end was held to not get the ball there, to get knocked out of place. 4th and 12, 37. You know, all the calls you see being called out here, and the one time everybody is blatant, the refs do not call it. And that is insanity. These SWAC refs are being who they are in real life. Here we go. Beeman looking downfield, avoiding the sack, takes off with his legs, breaks a tackle. 14-yard pickup for Willie Beeman, and he's going to have to do it with his legs when his linemen are not blocking for him. He's feeling too much pressure. He's going to go under center here, send his tight end into motion. Drops back, looking downfield. Has enough time as well. Kilgore gets the reception there. 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6. Ball at the 38-yard line, and Willie Beeman is fighting his best out here. 6 interceptions, but he does have 1 touchdown. And Kilgore breaks a tackle, gets 5 yards. Should have got forward progression, but doesn't. 3rd and 1 at the 43-yard line, and Kilgore is out. House is in. Kilgore must be tired, and of course that's going to happen when you don't have Kilgore in. Riverside smacks House in the back because he ain't fast enough to get out of that backfield. 4th and 6 at the 38-yard line, and TSU is doing the last thing they needed to do right here. They are punting this ball off to this Jackson State offense, and oh my goodness, what a worse time to do it. down to these Jackson State Tigers. You do not want to be punting them the ball. No team ever comes back in this situation. Let's see if TSU will be the first one to do it. Aiden Walker's in motion, going into the slot, hands the ball to Ballard. Ballard breaks a tackle and able to pick up 8 yards. And we are running back. As deep room is that deep, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot afford to sleep on these running backs. This room for Jackson State is deep. That's their third string who just made something happen there. Giving the ball to Stephens. Stephens breaks a tackle. No, he doesn't. Gets brought down. Loaded shoulders and still falls forward. 7-yard pickup. He has 59 yards on the day and a touchdown to go with it as Geechee drops back, looking downfield. Throws it to the 1-on-1 on the outside, and Marquise Hardy comes up with it, breaks a tackle, and finally brought down. 51-yard pickup for this JSU offense, and like I said, they're on fire. You do not want to punt to them for this reason. Now in the red zone, we have a handoff to Stephens. Stephens trying to get around the blocker, breaks a tackle, and got wrapped up on his legs there. 9-yard pickup, 2nd and 1, ball at the 6-yard line, and oh my goodness, these Tigers are trying to score a touchdown on this drive with Damian Williams in motion. Geechee dropping back, can't deliver a strike to a wide open receiver. He has a wide open receiver instead, tries to run and gets sacked by Dominic Vasquez of the Texas Southern defense. Geechee looking into the end zone, and this will be called by Marquise Hardy. The DB slipped on a banana peel. The moment was too big, and he pissed down his leg on national TV. And now Jackson State will be up 2 touchdowns. It is 28-14 in the third quarter with under 7 minutes to go. Who would have thought that the DB would be pissing down his leg in a moment right there? I would have loved to catch that interception right there, or at least deflected the ball. He does not. He sits on the banana peel and lays on the ground and watch that man celebrate over him. Beeman coming under center here, sending the man into motion. Hands the ball up to Kilgore. Kilgore fights his way for 9 yards, getting flipped and rolled. 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line. Somebody is cooking him out there. Oh my goodness, Kilgore gets a handout, but he takes a 3-yard loss there. Riversing for tackle for loss, and he has been active today. A lot of his stats have not counted because of penalties. However, Beeman sending the man into motion, right to left. Play action, quick throw, and this one is intercepted by Robinson. Give me that. Took it right at the wide receiver's hands, you little boy. Everybody on this TSU team is getting sunned, and it's crazy. Geechee, shotgun, running back to the left, sending a man into motion left to right. That is his tight end, reading his defense. Play action, pass, looking downfield, throws into the outside corner route, and Williams comes up with it, 31 yards on that one, and Texas Southern is in trouble if they let these Tigers of Jackson State go up 3 touchdowns. Let's see what happens here. Hand the ball out to Stephens. Stephens getting to the outside. Can't make the man miss and gets brought down at the 2-yard pickup. We have a 2nd and 8 at the 8. If they hold right here, if they can stop them right here, they have a chance. Stephens getting to the outside, and that is it. He's going to walk into the end zone. Great blocks. He is untouched, and you can see he is happy to get his 2nd touchdown of the day. And now Jackson State is up 3 touchdowns, 21 points. Texas Southern, what happened? Such a strong start, such a strong fight, and now we're seeing this team fall. They're falling. Millsap gets his ball up, and it is going through the back of the end zone. No return on here. We come into the 25-yard line, and we're looking for Texas Southern to do anything on offense on this drive right here. Sending his man into motion, pitching the ball out to Kilgore. Kilgore gets brought down, 4-yard pickup for him, and these Jackson State Tigers can tackle. These Jack boys can tackle. It's not going to be too many times where you're going to just be breaking tackles like that. And again, and he does on that one. He does, as I say that, he does it. Breaks a tackle, saving that loss, turning it into a gain. Now we have a 3rd and 5 at the 30, and Beeman is in the pistol formation with House behind him instead of Kilgore. Sending the man into motion. Beeman is going to play action pass, throw a quick strike to House, and House gets wrapped up for a 10-yard pickup. 1st and 10, bought the 41-yard line. House is up celebrating, and we are here now under center with Beeman, sending the man into motion. Defense is following. They're keeping track of him. And we have a pitch to the outside. Kilgore breaks a tackle, but then gets brought down. 8-yard pickup. And we have a 2nd and 2 at the 48-yard line. And these Jack boys are looking like they're starting to bend a little bit. Hopefully they do not break as Beeman sends a man into motion, gives the ball to House, and House breaks a tackle 1 yard on that one, and we have a 3rd and 1 at the 49-yard line. We need these Texas Southern Tigers to get this first down here. Let's see what happens. Beeman drops back for a pass, throws it, and Falk catches it in double coverage. That's a 4-yard pickup, and Falk is trying to do what Hardy is already known for doing: double coverage catches for big plays when we need them the most. Sending this tight end to the right side. We have a 1st and 10. Beeman gives the ball to Kilgore. Kilgore had extra blockers and did nothing with it. 3-yard pickup is 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line, and we need these Texas Southern Tigers to get down this field a lot more. Let's see what happens here. It's in the minutes of motion, and it's going to end the 3rd quarter, 14-35. Texas Southern needs to score at least 21 points and get 3 defensive stops to come back in this game. Beeman breaks a sack. He throws it to Marsh. Marsh catches it and gets brought down. 11-yard pickup, and that's what we need more of. Shout out to Willie Beeman fighting this defensive line. I mean, he is just facing pressure almost every snap, and he's doing what he needs to do with all that D in his face, getting the ball to Kilgore on an outside pitch. He's gonna break him in, and then but gets brought down. 3-yard pickup for him. 2nd and 7. We got a 30-yard line, and Beeman is in the pistol, looking, reading, sending his tight end to the right side. He's going to hand his ball to Kilgore, and Kilgore's going to get brought down for a 1-yard pickup. 3rd and 6 at the 29-yard line, and we really need Kilgore to add a little bit more to his stats. I know we're asking for a lot, but we need him to do a lot, and the house gets brought down, and that should have been a loss, but they're going to count no gain. No, it's a loss of 1. 4th and 7, and now the field goal unit is coming out to attempt a field goal here. Mitchell gets it up. It's going down the middle. It is good. 47-yard field goal is good. And you love when he's hot, and you hate when he's not. And right there, he was on. That's 3 points for the Texas Southern Tigers. 17-35 JSU as Williams is on the return here. Brought down before he can reach the 30. That would be the 24-yard line. We have a 1st and 10. Will these Tigers continue to march down this field and put up points? Let's find out in this empty set under center for Geechee. Sending the man into motion. That's Aiden into the tight end position. Dropping back. Delivering a strike to Walker, and when he catches it, gets brought down. 4-yard pickup there. We have a 2nd and 5 at the 29. And ever since he's dropped that touchdown pass, he has not dropped another one. So maybe, just maybe, they might be able to forgive him after this game, especially being up by so much. Stephens gets the ball, gets to the outside. He's getting down the field, and he could not outrun the defensive backs of Texas Southern, but he's able to pick up a lot on that play. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line, and Jackson State has a new set of downs, sitting his tight ends to the left side here. We have Geechee dropping back, looking downfield, trying to find somebody to throw it to, almost throwing an interception. Hampton fights for that one, gets it, and gets 2 yards. 2nd and 8. He saved his quarterback on that one because that was a terrible decision and a terrible placement. That should have been picked off and returned to the residents. Aiden Walker's in motion left to right. Geechee looking downfield, and he's throwing quick when he does. Garrett gets the ball and gets the first down, and that's what you need from your receivers. 13 yards from that pickup, and we have a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line, and these Tigers are rolling. Geechee, play action pass, delivers a strike to the outside, and that's going to be Damian Williams for his touchdown today. Number 19 with the route running skills, makes it a single coverage when it should have been double, able to come up with that touchdown there, and now the lead is 42-17 JSU Tigers. Millsap coming to kick this ball, sending it downfield, and right now it's safe to say with under 10 minutes left to go in this 4th quarter, TSU does not have a legit chance to come back and win this game. Their defense has no answers for the offense of the Jack boys. So here we have Beeman sending the man into motion, looking downfield, trying to get something going, throws it to the flats, and Kilgore comes up with it, then gets smacked. 6-yard on that one. 2nd and 4, and this defense is laying the wood on anybody they can. Here we got 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Beeman off the line, trying to read this defense, see what he's about to do here. Dropping back, looking downfield. He throws into double coverage, but Falk is not able to get there. He's not Hardy. He's not Williams. He is who he is, and Beeman needs to be very careful throwing into double coverage against this Jackson State defense. These Jack boys will jack that ball and take it to the house. 3rd and 4 here with a man in motion. Beeman reading his defense, dropping back. Throws right over the middle. Gronkowski catches it. That linebacker almost had one. I know he wanted it. Gronkowski comes, though, and shows him that he's a solid receiver. Solid enough to not let that happen. Kilgore gets the pitch, breaks a tackle, gets brought down. That would be a 2-yard pickup on that play. 2nd and 8, ball at the 39-yard line. He needs to have better body control. That's why he didn't get the forward progression there. I actually saw that one. Beeman drops back, throws a strike over the middle, and this one hits the ground. What happened? Did the receiver lose track of it? That was perfectly in that window. Beeman, now in a pistol, dropping back, trying to deliver a strike, and this one is almost intercepted. 4th and 8 at the 39-yard line, and of course they're going to punt it. No reason to give these guys easy points, even though with the defense being as sweet as they have been today, what's not an easy drive for these JSU Tigers. Ball is spotted at the 29-yard line with 7 minutes and 33 seconds left to go in this game. Geechee hands the ball out to Ballard, the 3rd Street running back, who picks up 10 on that play, and that is a new set of down, 1st and 10. Jackson State at the 30-yard line, and this team is consistently winning that ground game every time. This running back room is just too deep for most teams, and Steffens gets the ball, breaks the lineman. Lineman jumps on his back to try to take him for a ride. 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line, man. That is still a lot of weight to carry. I understand. I'd have got tackled too, man. That's a lot of weight. A lot of weight. That's a big guy right there. Hardy in motion. Geechee looking downfield. Throws it, and it's to Walker. Walker able to not get brought down the backfield. He gets 3. Now we have a 3rd and 3. Ball at the 37-yard line, and Geechee almost punishing Walker right now, throwing the ball like that to him. Stevens gets the ball. Picks up 8 yards, gets a new set it down, and Jackson State is moving these chains and running this clock down. I am not surprised at the strategy here. It makes sense. Geechee looking downfield, delivers a strike to Williams coming over the middle. 4-yard pickup for him. We have a 2nd and 6 at the 49-yard line, and these Tigers are still hot. TSU has to figure out how to be the better Tiger on this drive. Geechee looking downfield, over the middle he goes, and that's going to be Aiden Walker getting smacked by the linebacker. 11-yard pickup. Geechee needs to stop being petty, because if he gets hurt, he's going to be the reason for that, and that's not what you want to happen to your teammate. Steffens gets the ball, gets down for 4 yards, and we have a 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line, and Geechee and the offense is making things happen. Sending tight end into motion. Geechee pitches to Steffens. Steffens is going to pick up the 1st down, falling forward. 7-yard pickup, and we have a 1st and 10 and a new set of downs, and this is painful to watch if you are a Texas Southern fan, alum, whatever. Sparks breaks a tackle, man. 5-yard pickup. That is a bruiser by nature. 2nd and 5. He lowers his shoulder. He's throwing guys off of him. He's not trying to juke. Hands the ball out to Steffens. Steffens is juking, breaking tackles as well, trying to get to the outside. He can't, getting brought down. Still a 5-yard pickup. Stuck his arm out there, but his lineman Huffman is going to be the reason why they lose yards. 2nd and 15, and now it's time to see the arm of Geechee, or will we see the legs of Sparks? Pistol formation. Hands the ball out to Sparks. Sparks breaks a man and gets brought down. It was a game tackle. I'm surprised he got through the first guy. 3rd and 13. Now it's time to see the arm of Geechee. Ball at the 32-yard line under center. No, he gives it to Steffens. Steffens can't get past that man. That's a 5-yard pickup. 4th and 8. And Texas Southern calls a timeout. And now we will see the leg. The leg of Millsap here. It's going up in the middle. It is good from 44 yards out. We have a 17-45 ball game. Jackson State is up big in the 4th quarter with under 2 minutes to go. And honestly, now we just playing for pride. Now it's just an E for effort at this point. Texas Southern needs to get down and score just to have some momentum going to the next game. Falk gets the reception there. Big game, 29 yards right there. Beeman to Falk. And TSU is going to call a timeout, so they're doing what they need to do. Beeman having a terrible day with 7 interceptions, and make that 8 as Jenkins reaches up and gets his interception of the game. Every defensive back has an interception right now, except for number 17, Braylon Johnson. 1st and 10 for the JSU Tigers, and it's time for victory formation. They're going to take a knee, and they're going to run this clock out. And as this clock expires, that puts Jackson State in a better position. Hopefully, they can keep their position. They need FAMU to lose one game in order to become the kings of the East. If FAMU wins out, Jackson State will not be kings of the East, but they will finish with a winning record. Ladies and gentlemen, I am PTG, and the player of the game, it has to go to Marquise Hardy. It has to. Marquise Hardy came in clutch. He was always reliable. He is a big part for Geechee's 4 touchdowns. I have to give it to Marquise Hardy, with honorable mentions to Blackman, who came up with 3 INTs. Man, I'll take that back. I gotta give it to Blackman. I mean, it's hard to pick, man. How you gonna pick one? When you got Blackman on the other side, ball hawking everything, and then on the offensive side, you got Marquise Hardy being the most reliable receiver in the world. I love y'all. I know y'all love me. Peace.